Who would you say is your favorite animatronic from Security Breach? Glamrock Freddy, Montgomery Gator, Roxanne Wolf, maybe even the daycare attendant? You'll probably hear these four when asked that question. Yeah, well, I actually prefer Glamrock Chica. That's probably not something you usually hear.
But why Chica? I mean, she doesn't really have a lot going on compared to most of the others. She's fairly basic.
Uh-huh. Can you think of anything else? Is that all?
Food. Specifically pizza. That's it.
Well, the fandom likes to cast her as an avatar of derp, and their designs keep switching back and forth between fit and rounded.
Well, that is where you are wrong. I wanted to make a video on why I love the garbage-eating chicken and why she is very underrated. So first off, let's look at Chica's personality traits. And this is going to be across all Chicas. Alright, so these are good things to start off with when it comes to looking at Glamrock Chica's character. Then later on, we'll look at everything about her in Security Breach and the newly released Help Wanted 2. So, the chicken. She is the newest iteration of Chica in this series, and has a new sleek design. She is based on the whole 80s craze of fitness, specifically workout videos, and is also mixed with a glam rock star. Her skin is white, unlike past iterations where she was yellow. This is a reference to her having grown up into a full hen, and no longer just being a chick. She has leg warmers, this pink and dark magenta one piece, shoulder pads, has metallic green earrings, a metallic hair bow, purple eyes, pink lipstick, pink stripes on her face, and eyeshadow, green fingerless gloves, and black studded bracelets. She has always been associated with pink to some degree, that being present in her cheeks for some versions, her companion Mr. Cupcake always having pink frosting, and apparently booty shorts for the original hot version of the chicken. But Glamrock Chica is just full of pink. It's her signature color in this game, and I quite like it, and I prefer it over the yellow. But a character isn't always about their looks. Let's look at the list that my friend Razur gave me. First of all, her love of food, specifically pizza. In Security Breach, each character has their own designated area that's all themed around them. Freddy has Phaser Blast, Monty has Gator Golf, Roxy has Roxy's Raceway, Music Man has the West Arcade, and the daycare attendant has the daycare. We have to visit each one of these areas for different parts of the game, mostly to collect security badges or some kind of item for progression. What's interesting about Chica is that she gets two whole areas in the game. The main one is Mazer size, so basically a gym, except with a stupid puzzle and where you get to stuff your face full of junk food while you exercise.
Welcome to Mazercise! Work off the calories while you eat! Sign up for a membership pass today! Super cool perks include discounts on pizza, nachos, fries, and cookies! Now that's the smell of fitness!
The lesser known one is actually extremely easy to miss, which is the bakery. So you have to go through a door right beside Kids Cove. And you keep going until you reach the bakery down the hall. It serves no in-game progression function, but it's a neat little area. It has a kitchen to make and serve cupcakes, a nice dining area with a giant Mr. Cupcake, and a golden Mr. Cupcake. And it's also where the Chica's Feeding Frenzy arcade machine is located. Yeah, so Chica is basically the mascot of food in the Pizzaplex. If it's food that's not L-Chips, Sun and Moon's candy, or the Fizzy Faz flavors besides Chica's, she's on it advertising for you to consume and gives Fazbear Entertainment some sweet cold hard cash, in large amounts per item. Chica has this dual-sided effect to her, where she's very sweet and kind, but also completely unhinged. She plays dirty, calling out for Gregory with sweet voice lines trying to lure him out.
Are you lost? I'll take you to your parents. Let me take you to your parents. Your parents want you to follow me. Our friendly security staff can help. Your family is looking for you. Don't worry, you're safe with me.
Are you sure about that?
But she also has some very mean and even questionable voice lines.
Gregory, where are you? No more games. Tag, you're it. Who wants candy?
Yeah, She just did the stranger offering a kid candy so they'll follow her thing.
Hey kid, get in my van and I'll give you some candy.
Yeah, Roxy and Monty don't give Gregory that false sense of security, especially Roxy just being cruel and berating from the start. But Chica gives the illusion of being sweet, and yet is also willing to stab you in the back to get what she wants. This can mean harming others or putting herself in danger to seek something out. Like it's a primal need. If she doesn't get it, she's gonna go insane. And what exactly is that thing? Food. Well, except for finding Gregory, but that's her mission because of the glitch trap virus. But essentially, her goal is food, specifically pizza. Chica has turned into a glutton where she is motivated by food and seeks it out constantly. She has been found to be sneaking into the kitchen, attacking staff bots, and eating garbage trying to consume any leftovers that are inside. The garbage has started to mess with her circuits, yet is still seen eating trash all over the Pizzaplex anyway. In the new game Help Wanted 2, we actually get to see more of Chica's food-seeking behavior outside of trash when she isn't broken. During the food prep levels, we originally have to serve staff bots. The first level is an L chip, and during the second level called Pizza Pizza Pizza, once you complete an order for staff bots, Chica will shove the bot aside saying,
Pizza! I'm starving! Finally! Out of my face!
and then cram all the food in her mouth, including the cups and bowls, then looking at you before she vanishes. Ain't that fun? While we are working, we hear comments of,
Pizza! Pizza! Where is my pizza? Something smells good! Is that for me? Do you want me to starve?
At some points, she's just unable to contain herself and will grab drinks that you've already prepared, making your job even harder.
Glamrock Chica actually appears again in Help Wanted 2, and this is during the Fizzy Faz levels. So basically, your whole thing is you have to order around staff bots, juggle them taking breaks, and making sure you get enough of the Fizzy Faz syrup to create certain drink combinations. What's tricky about this is Chica will just loiter around the Fizzy Faz vats, and she'll just chill there and, make a disturbance. The staff bots are too scared to go near her. And eventually she'll actually make her way to the office where you are working, and she'll slam herself against the glass. She's not too big of an issue. Mostly it's just juggling the staff bots, but she still makes an appearance, and it's funny because anything that smells like food, she's gonna be there.
See what I'm talking about? The dual personality of hers? Oh, let's go exercise! Fitness is important and healthy. Ooh, pizza! Even better! This pizza box is in the dumpster out back. Ooh, you're being paid minimum wage to make food for customers? Nope, too bad. These are mine now. I love that part of her, but as Security Breach progresses, we see the deranged part of her overtake her body, eventually causing her to be ruined. Get it? Ruined? Okay, I'll stop now. But let's see what Chica does in-game. She is one of the pursuer animatronics, being the easiest to avoid and outsmart. She isn't slow, but you can easily outrun her. She's the most common animatronic you'll run into besides staff bots. She is also able to be stunned with the Fazcam and Phaser Blaster, even in her shattered state. She doesn't sound too scary, you can just stun her and run past, right? Even at the very start of the game, she's pretty easy to avoid. Yeah, but I want you to look at these walking animations. Monty and Roxy both are hunched over in a predator hunting its prey way. They look focused and alert. Now look at Chica. Her body weight shifts, head cocks to the side and rolls around. Her eyes twitch, mouth hangs open while she's looking around. That is not something you want to see at the end of your hallway. I have a theory that it's all the trash damaging her mechanics, and that's why she's all twitchy unlike the others. She's literally rotting from the inside out. Oh, and we get to see her attack a staff bot making a pizza in the kitchen. Now let's look at the second version of Glamrock Chica, Shattered Chica. The last half of the game requires Gregory to decommission Monty, Chica, and Roxy to take their new upgraded parts and then install them in Freddy. This is so Freddy can access different parts of the Pizzaplex. We read messages about a trash compactor. We first have to find the Monty mystery mix in the kitchen and Bonnie Bowl. and then places it inside the trash compactor. The Monterey Mystery Mix smells like pizza, thus is an effective way to lure out Chica. It was also said in the message titled Erratant Behavior Report that the Monterey Mystery Mix slushy syrup has adverse effects on Chica's already quirky programming chip. It is stated to not put the mix in the trash compactor to dispose, or else Chica's gonna have to be repaired. Once Chica's eating the trash, Gregory shoves her into the trash compactor where it squishes her, her eyes pop out, breaks her beak and her arm, and she pulls Gregory down with her. So now, Chica looks like this. Her body's cracked, her left arm casing is almost completely ripped off, and her beak is missing. Once you're in the sewers, you steal Chica's voice box off of her and make your way out of there. Chica's voice box allows her to open doors and stun animatronics. It originally was just supposed to make her sing better, but now she isn't allowed to sing due to the frequencies affecting the other robots. Chica gets up and proceeds to start following you, but instead of hearing her sweet and sometimes unsettling voice, it's just all robotic shrieks, static, and distress sounds as she is completely unable to talk. I'll put on screen what she is saying, but warning, the sounds are really loud and screechy and just unpleasant, but if you listen really closely, you can kind of make out what she's saying. Also, if you get really close to Chica, you can hear what sounds like her crying. She does cry also when not broken, and I imagine this is due to the glitch trap virus. But it's still sad to see her cry. She even attempts to eat trash when she literally doesn't have a mouth, instead just a gaping hole in her face.
Well, and back to eating garbage. Okay, and right back to it.
The sewer portion is basically Gregory turning on generators, avoiding nightmare staff bots, and avoiding Chica. Now for the rest of the game, she is a shattered mess. It's actually harder to avoid Chica now, as those sounds are harder to pick up from a distance compared to her voice lines, and all the shrieks don't even come up on the subtitles when you have them on. But yeah, she is just more of a walking biohazard.
Shattered Chica actually does make an appearance in Help Wanted 2, and this is during the Fazbear Theater level. So instead of serving staff bots and Chica, it's just Shattered Chica. And it's pretty sad. She seems like a lost puppy. She's basically just kind of crawling around watching you mix snacks and drinks and pop popcorn. She can't even eat anything. Once you serve the food, she'll just smack the tray and let the food fly and wait for you to make more food for her. It's really sad to watch and pretty pathetic. I'm really glad we got an appearance of Shattered Chica in VR because honestly it's really cool to get to see this very detailed and cool design up front.
Nothing compared to this Chica though. This is Chica from the Ruined DLC. So basically, the Pizzaplex is closed. The animatronics are left to rot, and Cassie's in there looking for Gregory. We first see Chica on a conveyor belt inside the ruined bakery, and then her falling off it. Oh yeah, Mr. Cupcake comes alive and tries to whisk us to death. She falls into a charging station and keeps shocking herself while trying to get out. Poor girl. Once she is up, she goes and eats trash from the corner and grabs a cake with her broken hand, attempting to eat it even though she's the most broken we've ever seen her. The bakery is completely destroyed with trash, rotting food everywhere, and even some, I think, leaking battery acid from the recharge station. She has literally been living in this filth for who knows how long. At least a few months. She has rotting cheese stuck to her face, covering what used to be her mouth and her chest hole. She even has a trash bag pull out of her during her jump scare. She's absolutely terrifying, and sure, she doesn't run fast and is all wobbly, but she screeches, has the cheese touch, and is a walking biohazard. This is the definition of don't stick your hand in the machine. So this is all we see of Glamrock Chica as of December 2023. So what exactly is this chicken? She is sleek, pretty, Sweet as a button, deranged, unhinged, a glutton, disgusting, rude, cruel, sad, broken, and a biohazard. So why does this make her underrated? Chica's always been just the foodie and the lady of the group since FNAF 1. Every version of her except for Phantom, Withered, Glamrock, Rockstar, Shattered, and Maroon Chica has Mr. Cupcake always at her side on a platter. She is just the food lover and the girl to most people. Now don't get me wrong, I love Mr. Cupcake, especially in the FNAF movie, but Chica can be things besides just a food mascot. Hell, only reason that Withered, Ruined, and Shattered Chica don't have him is because they're broken. And Phantom is just a watermelon that's caused by hallucinations. But Glamrock Chica is other things. Sure, she's still paired with Mr. Cupcake in like posters and stuff, and he's themed in the bakery, but he isn't at her hip all the time. But Chica's really talented at the guitar. She can shred, she can sing, and she enjoys working out. She's also, again, a very pretty design. I believe her lack of main game area wonder kind of pushes her to the side. Monty, who has less defined character than Chica, gets an entire swamp-themed golf course. Freddy and Roxy, who already have a lot of character, get Space Laser Tag and a race track respectively. Chica sadly is just an object that's meant to be avoided in Security Breach. Or someone to clean up the trash everywhere.
Whoa! Clean up on aisle U!
I'm on it, boss!
Why are you like this?
Compared to Roxy, she is pretty disgusting. Don't get me wrong, Chica and Roxy are both super pretty, but Roxy doesn't eat trash. Roxy's a bully and a badass. Chica is the weirdo who acts the most unnatural out of all the animatronics. She is just an underrated gem.
So in conclusion for this video, why is Glamrock Chica's popularity increasing and why is she underrated? Chica's definitely the most bubbliest out of all the animatronics, probably in at least marketed personality. She's really sweet, but also is kind of like a mean girl, but not as much as Roxanne is. Chica's basically like a different flavor of Roxanne Wolf, where she is nice, but also mean. And she isn't like mean in the sense that she's a narcissist and is taking on her insecurities like Roxanne is. She's also, again, a female character, which ends up being pretty popular in FNAF. Glamrock Chica also brought a lot of creepiness factor to Security Breach, which was a very common complaint when the game released. Of course, the FNAF series is famous as it's a horror franchise, and Security Breach lacked a lot of that. I'm not very good when it comes to horror games, so I didn't mind. But the horror elements that did happen were really scary. That being anything that had to do with the endoskeletons and the sewer section with Shattered Chica and the Nightmare staff bots. It's dark down there, it's filled with trash, it's gross. It is a very large area and you can't escape it. Only way to get rid of it is to stop playing or proceed forward and eventually leave the sewer. It just leaves you super uneasy, and I think it was the scariest part of the game by far, and the best boss fight for the animatronics. Chica also just in general has a lot of creepiness factor that I think made Security Breach a lot better, because Roxanne and Monty aren't super scary, they're more like the I'm gonna get you scary, rather than the oh god there's this twitching thing at the end of the hall, it's freaking me out, I'm gonna keep my eye on it in case it moves towards me and back away. Glamrock Chica just is super, makes you uncomfortable. It's the Uncanny Valley kind of effect that the animatronics had in earlier franchises. And I know a lot of people didn't like the fact that they now have personality chips, but Glamrock Chica's works well. It's not oh, they're suddenly human now. She's still super flawed. She's still creepy. She doesn't feel like she's human, and I really like that. The whirring sound, kind of. Is really prevalent when she walks. I mean, you can hear it with Roxanne and Monty too, but it helps remind you of this thing's a robot, this thing ain't human. Essentially, yeah, Chica's just super creepy, also pretty, and very complex. She is a great character, and I think deserves all the love she has been getting. And this is the end part of the video. Thank you so much for watching. It took a lot longer than I expected. My voice probably sounds a little bit off because I'm recovering from a very bad chest cold. About half my family, including my brother, we were really sick for about a week. So updates on my other projects. I am still working on the Noel dress. Also, I got a new microphone. And I actually have a pop filter now, which I'm using now, so audio quality will be improved. Alright, I hope everyone had a really great holiday season, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.